day everyone, I'm Fher Andrei, and today we're diving into the world of simple interest. Buckle up for a financial journey where we explore how a little bit of money can grow over time. Are you guys ready for some money magic?
Absolutely. I'm Rosejen Gesalan and I'm excited alongside of all of you. Simple interest might sound simple, but it is a secret sauce for making us money. Let's see where this adventure takes us.
Hey, I'm Mark. I'm all about demystifying finance. And simple interest is a great place to start. Whether you're saving for vacation or just planning for the future. Are you ready? Let's start.
Hello everyone! Today we're gonna talk about simple interest. But first, here are the objectives of our lesson. The first is illustrate simple interest. The second one is distinguish simple interest. The third one is define simple interest. And the last is the compute simple interest.
So now, let's go to the definition of terms of simple interest. First one, lender and creditor. Person or institution who invests the money or makes the fund available. So these are lending institution who lets people borrow money, or it can be investor na ginagamit yung pera nila.
The second is borrow or debtor. Person or institution owes the money or avails of the funds from the lender. So, sila yung mga tao nangihiram or nangungutang ng pera.
The third one is the origin or loan date. Date on which money is received by the borrower. So ito yung kailan ng activity ng nanghiram ka ng pera or nangutang ka ng pera.
The fourth one, repayment or maturity date. Date on which money, borrowed or loaned, is completely repaid. So it's like deadline or due date na kung saan ito ay yung kung kailan mo dapat matapos yung payment based on the agreement or the contract.
Next, we have a time. Amount of time in a year, the money is borrowed or invested, length of the time between the origin and maturity dates.
So the next is the principal or the symbol fee. It's amount of money borrowed or invested on the origin date.
So let's go for the rate. Symbol of R. Annual rate is usually in percent charged by the lender, or rate of increase of the investment.
And second to last is interest for the symbol of I. Amount paid or earned for the use of money.
So the last one is the maturity or future value and the symbol FD. It's amount after years that the lender receives on the maturity date. So let's say we have a problem here. Maria decided to save money for a dream vacation. She puts 10,000 pesos in a savings account with a simple interest rate of 2% per annum. Over the next 5 years, she plans to calculate all interest earned annually. So I repeat the problem. Maria decided to save money for a dream vacation. She puts 10,000 pesos in a savings account with a simple interest rate of 2% per annum. Over the next 5 years, she plans to calculate all interest earned annually. So let's solve this using the simple interest. So here are the full answers in a table of simple interest in the problem. So sa unang taon, ang origin money natin is 10,000 pesos and 2% interest. In order to solve this, here is the solution. 10,000 times 0.02 times 1. So bakit ba 0.02 yan? So kailangan natin i-convert yung 2% into decimals, kaya naging 0.02 yan. So that again, 10,000 times 0.02 times 1 is 200. So itong 200, ito yung tinubo mo ng 10,000 at a rate of 2% sa loob ng isang taon. So, ang maturity value natin, or amount of after years, 10,000 plus 200 is equals to 10,200. Itong 10,000, ito yung origin money, and itong 200 is yung answer ng simple interest mo. So, itong 10,200 mo, ito yung buong kinita mo sa isang taon. Let's go to second year. Ang origin money natin is 10,000 pa din. Ang rate pa rin natin is 2%. And the solution is 10,000 times 0.02 times 2, which is ito yung year. Ito yung rate, ito yung principal. So the answer is 400. So para ulit makuha natin yung maturity value, ipa-plus natin ang principal and yung answer sa simple interest mo. So 10,000 plus 400 is equals to 10,400. So ang 10,400 ulit is yun yung buong kinita mo na sa yung taon na yun, which is yung second na taon. Then third year, ang principal pa rin is 10,000. Ang rate pa rin is 2%. And in order to solve this, we use this solution. 10,000 times 0.02 times 3. 3 kasi pangatlong year na tayo. Then ang answer niya is 600. So itong 600 ulit, meaning niya, dito yung buong tinubo mo at 10,000 pesos in a rate of 2% sa loob ng 3 taon. So para luto ko ang maturity value, principal plus answer is simple interest. 10,000 plus 600 is equals to 10,600. In the fourth year, ganun pa rin ulit. Principal, 10,000. Interest rate, 2%. Solution, 10,000 times 0.02 times 4, which is yung year natin ngayon. Answer, 800. Maturity value, 10,000 plus 800 is equals to 10,800. So the last year, ang principal pa rin natin nandyan is 10,000 pesos. Sorry. The interest rate is 2% pa din. Ang solution niya is 10,000 times 0.02 times 5. Ulitin ko ang yung ito is yung year. And the answer is 1,000 pesos. Then, maturity value, 10,000 plus 1,000 equals 11,000. So, from 10,000, ang kinalaki ng pera mo is 11,000. So, ito yung makukuha mo money. So, bakit nga ba ganyan ang simple interest? So, simply ang simple interest is remains constant throughout the investment term. So, fixed siya, hindi na mabago yung principal. So, tuloy-tuloy lang, hindi siya nagbabago. Yeah. So, that's all. Sana may natutunan kayo in illustrating simple interest.
Nag-guess mo ba? Siyempre nag-guess mo yan. Kaya ko ba? As you can see, simple interest remains constant throughout the investment terms. Ibig sabihin, fixed siya, hindi nagbabago like yung principal. Hindi nagbabago yun, as you can see in the example. At malalaman mo naman, if simple ang problem, kung may word na nakalagay sa problem na simple. And if wala namang nakalagay na simple or compound, ang type ng problem, simple pa rin ang problem na yun.
Now let's see if there's anything missing in the problem, and we will quickly identify. But first, here are the steps in solving problems in simple interest. First is identify. Identify what is the missing problem. Second, analyze. Analyze the problem. Third, read and understand the problem. Fourth, think what formula is suitable for the problem. And last, solve. Solve and substitute.
First, what is simple interest? Simple interest is the interest charged on the principal alone for the entire duration or period of the loan or investment at a particular rate. After the term of the loan or investment, the maturity value or the future value, or in a simple FV, is computed by getting the sum of the principal and the interest rate.
Here are formulas used in solving simple interest. The first one is I equals PRT, and the second is FB equals B, open parenthesis, 1 plus RT, close parenthesis. I for simple interest, and FB for future value, and P for principal, and R for rate, and plus T for time.
So let's go to the examples and problems. So let's go to the example number 1. A bank offers 0.25% annual simple interest rate for a particular deposit. How much interest will be earned if 1 million pesos is deposited in this savings account for 1 year? So let's solve this. First, we will write the givens. Our principal value is 1 million. Our rate is 0.25% or 0.0025. Our time is 1 year. So the missing term is I. So let's solve this. Our formula we're gonna use is I equals PRT. I equals 1 million times 0.0025 times 1 is equals to 2,500. So our interest is 2,500.
So let's go to example number 2. When 50,000 pesos is borrowed for 9 months at the basic interest rate of 10% annually, how much interest is charged? So let's solve this. But before we solve this, let's write the given in the problems. So the principal value is 50,000 or 50k. The rate is equal to 10% or 0.10. The time is equals to 9 months. If months ang hinahanap, we can divide it to 12 kasi sa isang year, may 12 months tayo. So 9 divided by 12 equals to 0.75. So ito yung gagamitin natin sa solution namin. So after writing the given, we can now solve this and using this formula. I equals PRT. So, I equals to 50,000 or 50k times 0.10 times 0.75 equals to 3,750. So, interest charge is, 3,750.
Example number 2. The cash earned 11,200 pesos in simple interest over the course of 2 years. When invested at a 7% annual interest rate, what was the original investment amount? So let's solve this. First, we write the given. The I is 11,200 pesos. The rate is 7% or 0.07. The time is 2 years. So the missing term is P. The formula we're gonna use is I equals PRT. 11,200 is equals to P 0.07 times 2. 11,200 equals P of 0.14. Kaya natin nakuha yung 0.14 kasi tinimes natin yung 0.07 times 2. Para matanggal yung 0.14, divide natin siya sa 0.14 para makancel siya. So ngayon, meron na tayong 11,200 divided by 0.14 is equals to 80,000 pesos. So the principal amount is 80,000 pesos.
So let's go to example number 4. Find the present value of 86,000 pesos at 8% simple interest for 3 years. So let's solve this. So before that, let's write the given in this problem. The given is the future value is 86,000. The rate is 8% or 0.08. The time is 3 years. So what is the missing term? The missing term is the principal value. So we can now solve it. So we can use the formula, the new formula. Future value equals P, open parenthesis 1, plus RT, close parenthesis. So 86,000 or 86K is equals to P 1 plus 0.08 times, so 86K is equals to 1.24. Okay. 1.24. In order na mawala yung 1.24, we can divide both sides by 1.24. Wait natin. Yan. So, yan. Kapag na-divide both sides na natin, i-cancel na natin ang 1.24 dito, tsaka dito. Cancel, cancel. So, ang matitira na lang is ang P at ang 86K at 1.24. Divide. So, i-divide na natin siya. So, 86K divided by 1.24 is equals to 69,354.84. So, this is the amount invested and or the principal value. Yeah, so ang the principal value ulit is 69,354.84. So, the example number 5 is if a business owner applied at a bank for a loan up to 500,000 pesos with the basic interest rate of 157,000 pesos for 3 years. So let's solve this. Before that, again, let's write the given. The principal value is 500,000 pesos. The interest is 157,000. The time is 3 years. And the missing term is the R. So we can now solve this. We use the formula I equals P R T. So 157,000 equals to 500K, 500,000. R, then 3. So 157,000 again equals to 500,000 times 3 is equals to 1,500,000. And then R. So in order na mawala yung 1,500,000 ulit, ang gagawin is divide both sides by 1,500,000. So, ginawa ko lang ganyan para mag-short lang kasi hindi na kasya sa board. Then, ika-cancel na natin para matira yung R. Yan. So, natira na yung R. So, ito rin natira din to. So, i-divide natin yan. 157,000 divide 1.5 million is equals to, pwede nga natin, is equals to 0.105. So the rate in the problem is 0.105. So let's go to example number 6. How long does Ronanin need to invest 4,000 pesos at 3.33% to earn 800 pesos of interest money? So let's solve this. The given is the principal value is equals to 4,000 pesos. The rate is equals to 3.33% or 0.0333. And the interest is equals to 800. The missing term is the time. So we can solve this using the formula I equals PRT. So 800 equals to 4K 0.0333 800 equals to 4K times 0.0333 equals to 133.2. In order to cancel this, we need to divide both sides by 133.2. Cancel. So ang natira is the T, the 800, and the 800 divided by 133.2. So 800 divided by 133.2 is equal to 6.0150. So it means the time or the year is 6 years. So here's the last example, the example number 7. Find the maturity value if 1 million pesos is deposited in a bank at annual simple interest rate of 0.25% after 5 years. So let's solve this. But first, let's write the given. The principal value is worth 1 million pesos. The rate is equals to 0.25% or 0.0025, and the time is equals to 5 years. So the losing term here is the future value or the maturity value. So there are two methods of solving this problem. So the first one is the I equals PRT. I equals to 1 million times 0.0025 times 5 equals to 12,500. So in order to solve this, in order to solve the future value, let's add the 1 million and the interest. So 1 million plus 12,500 equals to 1 million 12,500. So here's the first method. So let's go to the second method. The second method is the F equals P 1 plus RP. So future value equals to 1 million pesos 1 plus 0.0025 close parenthesis equals to 1 million times 1.0125 close parenthesis and equals to the future value to 1 million 12,500. So our future value is the 1 million
12,500. So you can choose which is the easiest mode. So that's all.
So that's all the problems in simple interest in finding the missing terms. Thank you everyone for making a time to finish our video lesson.
And we hope you all get our lesson today. Until next time, stay financially savvy.